Genetically modified organisms, commonly referred to as GMOs, is one example of modern biotechnology. The National Biosafety Policy outlines the regulatory approach of Trinidad and Tobago to this type of biotechnology and to GMOs in particular. What is biosafety? Biosafety generally refers to practices that reduce and eliminate any harm to human health and the environment when handling biological material.
The National Biosafety Coordinating Unit was formed to implement what was written in the policy. And the policy basically describes Trinidad's approach to biosafety. Every country has a different approach to biosafety, so it describes what our approach would be in terms of analyzing GMOs on a case-by-case basis, looking at the risks, seeing if Trinidad is capable of accepting the level of risk. If not, we would not allow these GMOs.
What are some potential benefits of biotechnology? Genetic engineering promises advances in medicine, agriculture, and other fields. These include new medical treatments and vaccines, new industrial products, and improved fibers and fuels. How can biotechnology improve agriculture? It is anticipated that in the future, biotechnology will potentially augment food security, decrease pressure on land use, increase yields in marginal environments, and reduce use of agrochemicals.
Current development, right, using genetically modified organisms has led to a lot of benefits in agriculture. One of them being that they have been able to modify them so that they resist certain pests, so that farmer no longer has to spray his field. So some of those crops include corn, cotton, canola, and soya.
Why do we need an international biosafety agreement? While advances in biotechnology have great potential for significant improvements in human well-being, they must be developed and used with adequate safety measures for the environment and human health.
I believe that genetic engineering is a new form of technology that will continue to grow from strength to strength. So having this kind of parent legislation will ensure that Trinidad will be able to reap any benefits associated with genetic engineering and ensure that we have ways of eliminating or stopping products that aren't safe or we are not comfortable with.
I am the technical lead of the Regional Biosafety Project, which involves 12 countries, and the University of the West Indies is the executing agency of this project.
What is the exact name of the Biosafety Protocol? The full name of the Biosafety Protocol is the Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety to the Convention on Biological Diversity.
The Cartagena Protocol came about through this aspiration of all the countries in the world to come together to have a harmonized system of regulating the genetic modification technology.
Right now, in the implementation of the policy, we are attempting to create a Biosafety Act. Right? We're in the process of writing the act now, and we will take it to cabinet when it has been fully written. And basically, how Trinidad has decided to go is that we will examine each application for genetically modified organisms on a case-by-case basis, and using a rigorous scientific assessment, we will determine which ones we will accept and which ones we will decline.
It sets out criteria based on which you can accept or reject, and the methodologies to evaluate a technology are all very scientifically based. So there's a set scientific procedure that you can use to evaluate the environmental concerns arising out of the technology, the agricultural concerns, and the food safety concerns. And once following evaluation, once you find this to be suitable and in keeping with the aspirations of the developmental agenda of the country, then you may want to import them. Because there's also the risk of not having a technology because it puts you at a disadvantage compared to countries that are using the technology towards their development agenda. So you lose competitiveness. And the reason why the small island developing states of the Caribbean are very excited about the technology is because this technology, like the information technology, is one of the very few scale-neutral technologies. so that, you know, countries which are big or small can use the technologies to the effect and have global impact.
What is the objective of the protocol? The objective of the protocol is to contribute to ensuring an adequate level of protection in the field of the safe transfer, handling, and use of living modified organisms resulting from modern biotechnology. As of 2015, it is the means by which over 168 countries will establish minimum standards for regulating the products of modern biotechnology, with special emphasis on the import and export of these products.
We are bringing experiences from many other countries around the world who have dealt with this. So this is not really, we are learning not only from our experiences, but bringing all the experiences. We have had persons coming from Australia, from Austria, from Germany, from France, from the United States of America, from Argentina, from South Africa. So we have had a whole range of people coming in, sharing the experience with us, so that what we develop is a very robust methodology that is in tune with the internationally accepted standards. So, so we can feel safe in many ways that, you know, we are not doing it in any arbitrary way, but we are doing it in a very systematic way, where we bring all the knowledge that is available. And many countries have done this before us, and we can learn from their mistakes and make sure that we don't do the same mistakes again.
To learn more about this project and about the technology, refer to our webpage.